Good afternoon to all, and I welcome you all to this particular video of mine, wherein now I would be discussing few books which are meant exclusively for the Shiny applications and the way they have used certain data visualizations also. I mean, that is the main motive of Shiny app, apart from creating those applications and placing them on the respective servers. So the first book that I would like to choose is Keon Moon, and the title of the book is Learn ggplot2 Using Shiny App. It's an awesome book, and I really like this book a lot, and you would be seeing that yes, I would be focusing certain things from this particular book also side by side, and it is exclusively for the plots that we can use for the Shiny app. And this was the one reason why I started off even with the data visualizations using the RStudio. So here you can see the contents, the first plot, the second plot, show the data distribution, how they are going to be selected, and even scatter plots, for logistic regression, labeling the points for this, making 2D. So this book in that manner is an awesome book, and I would be coming up with these kind of plots also in this particular video. So I think some of you should grab this book and learn the various plots that we can use, especially for our Shiny application, and especially the interactive plots are the most wonderful one, and I would definitely go ahead and would be showcasing to you all these things, how we can create it, especially in the RStudio. This is exactly what my motive had been to showcase, and I would be coming up with more of these kind of books so that you can have a look and you can see them also side by side. The other book that I am really interested in and would love to showcase to all of you is a book titled as Web Application Development with Using the Shiny. Now this is also another wonderful book which has been used specially for the Shiny applications, and you would see that the book also really discusses certain things which are really important as to how we can go ahead with the web application development. Now here this is by Packet publication, and it's again open source. The author is definitely Chris Bealley, and he himself has published very nice things also in this. I mean, the topics are really very good by Chris Bealley. That's what I would say, and here you can have a look at it, that yes, the book really discusses about certain things which are necessary for us to understand the Shiny application. So here you can see he starts off with installing R, then learning about our basic graphics and ggplots, and now you will understand why we require these kind of things, and building your first application so that you are attuned to the world of Shiny application, building your own web pages with Shiny, taking control of reactivity, inputs and outputs, and how to go ahead and run your own creations, which I was trying to showcase. So this is the second book which I would really recommend everybody, so that you can read this particular book and learn a lot about the Shiny applications. In fact, I started off with this book only for my own. Now this is another book, Web Application Development with R Using the Shiny, and this is the third, and here you can see that this has been done by Chris Bealley and Sheetal Kumar Sukhdeva, and I think it's again from the Packet. I hope the topics will not be the same thing for us. They should be little bit different. Let me have a look at it along with you and we can see. Yes. So beginning with R and Shiny, learning R, loading data. So you can see how the things are now changing, and he has also introduced the Tidyverse package and then types of Shiny application, minimum examples that you require, what are the biggest types, that is the Gapminder application for us, and how you can go ahead and create the HTML links. For example, you want to prepare a beautiful web page for yourself. So here is the one that he is discussing certain things and how you can create the tables, the figures, the charts. So it's a exhaustive kind of a thing, the book, and the titles, you can yourself see how beautifully he has explained certain things. So even creating the dashboard. In the earlier book there were no dashboard. However, he's talking about the dashboard and then the flex dashboards, how to use the sidebar, the grid layout, full dashboard info, which I myself would be doing in this particular series on the Shiny applications that we are taking care. So here you can see code patterns in Shiny application. I mean, one has to see how they are different in Shiny applications as compared to JavaScript or C, C++ also side by side. Here he is talking about the GitHub, how you can share it. GitHub itself is a wonderful place where quite a lot of things are happening over there, and one should not be feeling scared about their own data set or the codes which is absolutely present in the public domain and anyone can access it, and you can simply go ahead and thank that particular author or the publisher or the coder for giving us the access to such a wonderful intelligent world of codes and the scripts, the entire script along with this one. Maybe in one of my again the video I would love to go ahead and showcase the GitHub and how useful they are for us in that manner. The third book, this is the fourth book which I would love to talk about, and this is exclusively on the Shiny app itself, and I have learned a lot about the Shiny apps from this particular book, and you will see it is the interactive web-based data visualization with R. Plotly, apart from ggplot2 or ggplot1 series, Plotly is another area where one has to focus in order to go ahead with the interactive, I would say, data visualization, and definitely yes, Shiny. This is a wonderful book and one should be able to keep this side by side if you are, and this is published by Carson Seward by CRC again Press. So a wonderful book, again, those who are exclusively interested in the Shiny app. The third one that I would definitely like to go ahead and discuss is a third book wherein you will see that this is by the Hitchhiker's Guide to ggplot2. And he says, don't panic and create beautiful plots with R programming or on the platform IDE environment of the IR Studio also. Now, this is again by Jody Bushell and Mauricio Vargas, and it's a beautiful book again which gives you a lot of information about all kind of plots which are available for you and how you can use them. In fact, one should be using this book also side by side. I also use this one in that manner. The third, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the fifth book, and this is again Mastering Shiny, Build Interactive Apps, Reports and Dashboards, powered by R, and if I'm not wrong, it is by Hadley Wickham. Now, he himself is a wonderful author and he has published a lot of books, and you will see that why he wants you to use them and in what manner you can learn a lot of information about the Shiny applications has been discussed. Your first Shiny app, everybody uses it, and he discusses in depth what is the basic UI. I will be focusing on that and reading from this particular book because he has explained it very nicely. What is the basic reactivity that we are looking for and what all things are available. Then we have got some case studies that he is talking about. Then Shiny in action. What is the flow in which you are supposed to go ahead and design your own Shiny application. Layouts, themes and ML pages, what all things you require it, then the graphics, he has discussed a lot, user feedback, what all things you want, then uploads and downloads, dynamic UI, bookmarking, the evaluation part of it, then mastering the reactivity. Why the reactivity? In the sense that there is something which they call it as a reactive programming, what exactly it is and how we require it, that also is something that we should know. In the same manner, we have got the reactive graph also, reactive building blocks. We will see escaping the graph and what are the best practices. He shares it in depth in this particular book so that we can go ahead and we can also understand. So here he talks about a lot of the plots and each and everything that we would like to know with respect to the Shiny application. So these are some of the books that I really love, while I was learning, and the same books I'm sharing with each one of you so that you can also read this book and understand the world of Shiny application. Thank you for watching this particular video of mine, and let me come up with yet another video wherein I would like to go ahead with the third built-in example after this particular introduction to the world of books so that we can understand them. Till then, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.